almost the same kind of sums that which we have discussed in the previous topic. It was the long division method, and we have to find out the quotient and remainder. Look at this, in this question it is written, then check whether the first polynomial, that is t square minus 3, is a factor of the second polynomial. Question says, is this polynomial, the first one t square minus 3, is a factor of the second polynomial or not? Let us understand the meaning. If I say, is 3 a factor of 104? So how do we come to know? Let us divide 104 with 3. So 3 3s are 9. It's 1 4, 3 4s are 12. We can see that the remainder is 2. So we can say no, 3 is not a factor of 104. But if it is question, is 3 is a factor of 105? So let us divide again 105 with 3. 3 3s are 9. 1 5, 3 5s are 50. So we can say yes, 3 is a factor of 105. So how do we come to know? By dividing. And if the remainder comes any number except 0, अगर remainder 0 के अलावा कोई number है, so we can say it is not a factor. And if the remainder is 0, we can say it is a factor. So the same formula or same funda we are going to use for this polynomial. If when we divide this polynomial with the t square minus 3, and if we obtain the remainder as 0, so we can say t square minus 3 is a factor. And if we do not obtain 0, we can say no, it is not a factor. So the formula is, or the method is not different. It's a long division method only. For the long division method, as we discussed earlier, that all the terms should be in the descending order of their power. So it is 4 power, 3 power, 2 power, 1 power and constant. Here 1 power is missing t. If you wish to write, you can write, but remember, if you don't write, it will be quite easy to understand. As we discussed, there are 3 things which are very important. The first, to obtain the quotient. So let's get the first quotient. We discuss how to obtain the first quotient. Divide this first term of dividend with the first term of divisor. So here we obtain 2t square. So now this 2t square is my first quotient. Now the second step. This first quotient should multiply with both the terms of the divisor. 2t square into t square. So we know that we obtain the first term is the same that what is into the quotient. Now 2t square is multiplied with 3. 3 2s are 6 plus minus minus. But you can see that it should be square, t square. So that term should be written below the like term. This is the second and important step. Now we have to change the sign as we discussed. We are doing the subtraction. So sign change, if it is positive become negative, negative become positive. First term is always cancelled. We carry the same term as it is. As it is minus plus minus, 6 minus 2 4, sign of the bigger term. Let me carry the both the terms. You can carry one term also, you can carry both the term also, doesn't matter. Now this is the dividend. Let's obtain the second term of quotient. It is 3t cube divided with t square. First term of the dividend, first term of the divisor. So we obtain 3t plus 3t. Now this should multiply with both the term. 3t into t square. So it is 3t square. 3 3s are 9 plus minus minus. As I told you previously also that it should be written below the like term. Sign has to be changed. Cancel this 4t square as it is. As that is nothing because it is also cancelled, minus 12. Now let's get the third and the last quotient. The first term of the dividend, that is 4t square, should divide with the first term of the divisor t square. So the answer is 4 plus 4. Let us multiply this plus 4 with both the terms. So that is 4t square minus 4 3s are 12. Again we have to change the sign. Cancel, cancel. You can say we obtain 0. As the remainder is 0, we can say that the answer is yes. That is, this is a factor of this given polynomial. Let us continue with the same kind of question. again we have to check that whether the first term is the factor of the second, or the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial or not. Again we'll use the long division method, and if we'll get the 0 as a remainder, we can say yes. If it is not, we can say no. So again we discussed earlier that the dividend term should be arranged in the descending order of their power. It's 5, 3, 2, 1 and constant. You can see that one of the power, that is 4, is missing. You can add as the 0x4, otherwise keep it as it is. And this divisor, it is 3 term, 1 term and the constant. That means the term, the power 2 is missing. So remember, we are not adding any of the term. You can add, you can don't add, it doesn't matter. It's purely based on your concept. You should always remember, you should like the like term below the like term. If you remember this, then there is no need to add any of the term. Again, let's start to obtain the quotient. The first term of the quotient to obtain by dividing the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. So the term which we obtain, it is x square. It is x square. Now this first term of this quotient should multiply with all the terms of the divisor one by one. X square will multiply with x cube, so it is x raised to 5. X square with minus 3x, so 3 ones are 3. See, the product is 3x square cube. So it is already cube, so I have written below the cube. 1 into any number is the number itself. So now this is the second and important. First is to obtain the quotient. Second, the quotient should be multiplied with the divisor, and to obtain this term. Third, we have to do the subtraction. When we do the subtraction, as we discussed, we have to change the sign. The first term is always equal. It is minus, it is plus. Plus minus minus, sign of the bigger term. So minus x cube. Plus minus minus, both have the equal coefficient, would be cancelled. Let me carry both the terms. I am carrying both the terms. Plus 3x and plus 1. Now this is an important to obtain the quotient again. The first term of the dividend should divide with the first term of the divisor. As they both have the equal power, would be cancelled, so sign is minus 1. Remember, one of the term is negative. So that term should be written here. Remember, this is very important, the sign. Students are doing the mistakes to put the sign. Now when you obtain the minus term and when you are multiplying with the minus term with all the terms, we are supposed to change the sign of this term. 1 multiply with any number is the number itself, but as it is minus 1, we are supposed to change the sign. 3x ही होगा मगर minus बन गया plus. क्यों? क्योंकि plus minus minus plus. Again minus plus minus. Sign change. You can see this term cancel, this cancel. See that both are positive, so it is addition. As we do not obtain 0 as a remainder, so we can say no, the first term, the first polynomial is not the factor of the second polynomial.